Welcome back to episode 2. This is my series where I reimagine Telltale's The Walking Dead as a live-action show. Each episode will explore the original story and choices as if they were brought to life on screen. Real quick, huge thanks to all you guys. I was not expecting that amount of support to come from last video alone, and it truly means a lot, so thank you. If you missed the first episode, make sure to check it out right here. But anyways, let's get right into it. Starting off episode 2, we'll see 2 crashed cars on the side of the road. A zombified driver in one car and no one in the second. Panning around only to see a zombie walking from the crash site to join a group of about 9 to 10 other zombies. Back at the motel, we'll see Clem and Duck playing. Lee and Kenny will be having some small talk by his truck. Kenny will formally introduce Lee to his family, which will bring him to ask about Clementine.
Do you need any help?
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
I have no idea what I'm doing.
At least you're honest. Shit. Better than I was when Duck showed up. You'll figure it out.
Kenny will give him some fatherly advice, and after a bit more conversation, Kenny will start ranting about the government and military plans before bringing up his boat as a worst-case scenario.
Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
Clementine, still playing with Duck, will trip or something, scraping her leg, leading to Kaja taking care of her and Lee coming over to check on her. Duck will briefly check on her before going back to play by himself. Lee, Kaja, and Clem will all talk for a little.
You two actually look relaxed.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how's that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah.
Briefly introducing each other. This early part of the episode will be used heavily for getting to know all of our characters, aka Kenny and his family, and obviously Lee and Clementine, learning some of the basics of who and what they are. Things like how Lee was a professor, Kenny's a fisherman, and Kaja's a veterinarian. But back to the story, where their conversation will be interrupted by George walking out of his office, with his son Ethan behind him, arguing that the motel is not safe, not unless they fortify it.
Hey Dad, so I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
George, ignorant to the early apocalypse, storms off to his car. Ethan, worked up, walks over to Lee and everyone else, where he'll then ask for help fortifying the motel, as George pulls out and leaves. Duck's annoying ass will stop playing and want to help immediately.
I want to build a fence.
And so the group agrees to help. We'll see them moving extra cars to barricade the motel. With a little time passed, they've got a few cars moved into place when the father pulls back in. Clearly drunk and getting enraged at them blocking off the lot, George starts grabbing his son and escalates the situation to screaming and shoving. Kenny, unable to separate them, heads to his truck and fires a single shot from his rifle into the air. Everyone jumps and freezes, and Clem hugs Lee's leg tightly. Kaja immediately starts yelling at Kenny because that's illegal, but Kenny will have some comeback about how dead people are walking, so truly, what's even illegal anymore? Meanwhile, we'll see a group of zombies featuring the same dude from the car crash earlier hear Kenny's gunshot drawing them to the motel. The rest will play out similarly to the game, the motel getting ambushed, but this time by a group of zombies. Lee and Kenny will go to protect the kids, and at some point, Kenny freezes and Lee saves Duck's life over Ethan's. This is the first real choice in the game, at least one with real consequence, and for the show, saving Duck, I think, is the universal right option, no matter how annoying he is. Ethan is obviously an adult and actually has the capability to fight back, unlike Duck. So there's a little bit of my justification, plus the whole episode prior was Lee bonding with Kenny's family, so of course he'd pick Duck. Ethan unfortunately sharing the same fate as his game counterpart, bleeding out right in front of his father. George, still drunk, with a visible bite, then kicks everyone out while holding his son's corpse, just like Herschel.
Get the fuck out of here!
I'm sorry.
Sorry? Your son is alive. You don't get to be sorry.
This scene will have a heavy focus on Clementine witnessing the violence firsthand. Scared shitless, she'll stay latched next to Lee. As they're leaving, Kenny will offer Lee and Clementine a ride,
You've got that ride to Macon if you want it.
leading to a small montage of everyone in Kenny's truck as they make their way through Macon. Kenny would be extremely quiet most of the car ride, experiencing the guilt of freezing, causing Ethan's death. The truck will eventually run out of gas in downtown. Everyone then gets out and starts walking on foot, as Kenny claims there's a gas station nearby. Duck will notice someone and point them out, leading to...
Hey there, you friendly? Truck's run out of gas. Fuck!
We're trapped!
Instead of Carly saving Duck here, it's gonna be Kenny shooting the zombie somewhere in the chest, knocking it back into the ground, and getting Duck. Now holding Duck, Kenny will notice the same zombie stand right back up. More zombies then fill the street, and with the group in panic, Lee quickly guides them all the way to his family's drugstore. Getting there, the gates end up being locked, and zombies start to corner them. When all seems lost, Carly and Doug come out from the drugstore, open the gates, and save the day. Inside the drugstore, we'll meet Lily, her dad Larry, Doug, Carly, and a new character, Joey, to fill in Glenn's spot. While our group catches their breath, everyone else will immediately start arguing just like in the games over letting in a bunch of strangers, the risks of opening the door, and just the fact that zombies are actively trying to break in. Lily and Larry will be the main aggressors of this argument as Lee and Kenny start to jump in. In the game, Carly and Doug barely say anything during this argument, so in this we'll give them some dialogue as well. Clem will tell Lee that she's got to pee,
I have to pee.
making it clear that she wanted Lee to go with her, and Lee will brush it off as the argument starts to escalate. Clem will then let go of Lee's hand and start to walk away as Larry starts accusing Duck of being bitten. Lee and Kenny will defend Duck, and Larry won't take it, starting to yell. Kenny will then get into Larry's face, with Kaja yelling that there's no bite yet, trying to de-escalate everyone. That's when Larry reveals to our group that bites will kill and turn you.
What the hell are you talking about? He's bitten! That's how you turn!
He's not bitten.
Don't you fucking people get it? We've already seen this happen. We let someone with a bite stay in, and we all end up bitten. Shut up. We gotta throw him out, or smash his head in.
Kenny starts getting very heated as Clementine asks about the bathroom. Lee will accidentally hint that he knows the building the same way he did.
Locked. Keys behind the counter. Probably.
Larry will go on about how Duck will turn into this uncontrollable little man-eater, and then threatens to toss Duck out.
Yes. And we're tossing him out now!
Lee interjects defending Duck, leading to...
No! You don't touch that board! You don't touch anybody! I've got a little girl I'm trying to protect in here too. You wanna get violent, you old fuck? Well, come on! You better have a plan to kill me though, because it's me before anyone else in here!
Lee will limp his way over to Clem, fighting off with the zombie before Carly finally takes it out, just like she did in the games.
You okay?
Everyone will be covering their ears from the pain of a gunshot indoors when Larry starts grabbing his chest. Falling down to the ground, Lily runs over to him and screams. The group looking petrified as the pounding from outside comes back and is stronger than ever.
Guys?
Everybody down. Stay quiet.
And that would be the episode 2 cliffhanger. The whole drugstore argument is really awesome in the games, and just a great introduction to these new characters. them all having just a slight bit more knowledge about the apocalypse, especially Larry. He's, in a small way, kind of like Shane. He knows what needs to be done to survive, even while the others are still adjusting. Anyways, this episode would be very character-focused, really diving into the personalities and starting to build up those relationships between those characters. So, as always, make sure to like the video and subscribe so you don't miss any future episodes, and I will see you guys next time.
I'm okay. I can fix you, don't worry. We'll stitch you up.
It almost got me, man.